Hey, watch people, this is Hector from Winding Crowns. Today we're going to take a look at the Boldr Odyssey Freediver. This is watch right here. I just received it. It's a pretty good looking watch. I figured that it would be. Now the normal Odyssey is a 45 millimeter watch with like a thickness of around 17 millimeters. I've had the bronze version and some steel versions of the Odyssey. And I think I've had some Freedivers too, the orange and the mint green. But those were like a 40 millimeter watch. Those were also Freedivers. This is the new version. It is 44 mil. So if those 40 mils were too small and the 45 you feel is a little too chunky, especially on the height, this one might be right up your alley. This one is 44 mils and it doesn't wear as big as the 45. You would think 1 millimeter difference wouldn't make such a difference, but it does. But where the real difference is the thickness. This is much thinner. It has a really good presence on the wrist, but not as big as the 45. And for 1 millimeter, it's a huge difference. Also, probably because it's black, that also helps to make it look smaller, wear smaller. That thickness, though, that's where it's at. This watch actually is fully DLC, including the buckle. It does come with the bracelet that is fully DLC as well. Very well constructed, just like the other Odysseys. And but I really like it on this FKM rubber with the matching hardware. Let's look at it a little closer, guys. You can see, if you look closely, you have generous amount of lume. You have the double sticks at 12. They're a little bit longer than the ones at 3, 6, and 9. That's so you could tell the difference at night. That's 12 o'clock. Then you have your sticks all the way everywhere else. You have the Boldr logo, the Boldr word. You have Odyssey at 6 underneath that Freediver, and then under that you have 300 meter, 990 feet. This is like a fume style, ombre is what they call it, where it goes dark from the outer part to lighter. And if you can see here, it's actually transparent. The center is kind of like a smoky, but it's transparent. Try to zoom in a little bit more. So that's part of the back plate that you can see. You can see screws, and it's kind of cool. You have a chapter ring that's part of the dial, and it is stepped down. So it's cool that you have a lot of dimension there, as you can see. You see that? Where your indices and chapter rings, and then you step down. There's that date wheel. Very, very cool. And it looks like all the script is written on the transparent glass or whatever that is that's floating over the movement. Very nice handset that matches those 12, 6, 3, 9 indices. Large hand extending all the way out to the chapter ring. The orange minute hand, and then you have that shorter black hour hand that goes right in front of the indices. Very, very nice sapphire crystal that is double domed with a slight dome on top. Here's your bezel action. You see the lume pip at 12, then you have one at 5, 10, and 15. All the other notches on the bezel are just left alone. So just your count to 15 is lumed. There we go. Oop, there we go. There it is, centered. Very, very nice. I really like the whole package. You have brushed and high polished bits like those. Very nice high polished. See that? Edges of the lugs. The rest is brushed. You have that real nice beveled edge that is nice and sharp and shiny. You have the same thing going on over here. And the top of the crown guards are stepped and high polished. Big old crown with their logo. Take this off here. First keeper is fixed with the B logo, and the next one says Boldr. The tip of the strap has their logo. Very nice thick hardware. Of course, Boldr. Quick release. There's your movement. Miyota 9015. It says automatic sapphire Boldr Odyssey Freediver, 300 meter, 990 feet. There's your Miyota in there, and very nice etching on the sapphire glass that's on the underside of the wave pattern. Very nice watch, guys. I do like it. Let me go ahead and zoom back out and give you a wrist shot of it. There it is. It's a good looking watch. I think it's very, very nice. See that? Very, very cool. Let me go ahead and give you the specs here. Of course, it's 44 millimeter 316L stainless steel with black PVD. It's brushed or satin. Very nice. BGW9 Superluminova. Very nice. And they say that this bezel is compatible with the GMT bezel, so it's possible you could change it out. I like it the way it is. Of course, Miyota 9015 running at 4 Hertz or 28,800 vibrations per hour. Screw down crown. Very, very nice. 12.5 thickness. 22 millimeters in between the lugs. And the lug to lug, guys, is 51 millimeters. So it's right on the edge for some. I think it's fine. I have plenty of real estate on both sides of my wrist. On the bracelet, it weighs 196 grams, and on the rubber, 132. Very, very nice. Now, these are on the site still, and they're going for $799. It's a good-looking watch, guys. See if I can show you the bracelet here. Of course, y'all all know that it comes in these. Let's check out that lume, guys. What do you say? Hit it a little bit here with the light. All right. There it is, guys. What do you think of that lume? Very, very nice, isn't it? That's one thing about Boldr. They generously apply the lume on every one of their watches. I've never heard anybody complain that their lume is terrible. It's exactly the opposite. It's always really, really great, rivaling Seiko. Very nice job. This is like Zelos is another microband that's crazy on the lume. All right, guys. Anyway, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, then please subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about the channel. Hit that bell icon so you're notified of the next video. And hit that like. It really does help, guys, and I do appreciate it. And leave comments. What do you think of this watch? Are you a fan of the Boldr designs? I am. I think they're brutish in design, that they're very utilitarian, and I really, really like them. Anyway, thanks for being with me, guys. And remember, never stop winding crowns.